1 in Central California. This is ABC30 Action News, AM Live.
We're tracking breaking news out of western Fresno County at 6 a.m. We want to check out these massive flames right now. Take a live look at this fire burning at Ohio and north, just south of Mendota. 2 large stacks of hay are on fire right now. Now, firefighters are actually keeping their distance and letting this fire burn out. Their main goal is to stop the fire from spreading to a nearby house, and so far they've been successful. Still no word on what started the fire or how much all this hay is worth. But as you can tell right here, this is a live look right now on AM Live. You can see the flames. You can see how intense they are. At an angle like that, you can just tell how hot they are. I'll have more on this story on air and online as soon as it's released.
We're also tracking breaking news out of Indonesia. People there are bracing for aftershocks after a powerful 7.9 earthquake struck just off the coast less than an hour ago. The USGS says it was a shallow quake about 6 miles under the ocean and roughly 400 miles from the closest island. No word yet on any damage or injuries, but officials with Indonesia have issued a tsunami warning for several islands in the area. We, of course, will bring you updates as soon as new information is being released.
And we'll get to your results from Super Tuesday in just a moment. But first, here's a live look from our Fresno Skycam. Rob Bradley has your Wednesday morning forecast. Hey, Rob.
Hey there. Good morning. We're looking at another mild day again this afternoon, but some big changes on the way as we head into the rest of your week, especially into your weekend. Fog tracker this morning not doing too bad. Visibility at 4 miles in Visalia, 6 in Madera, 7 in Fresno, near 9 or 10 elsewhere, though, on the valley floor. There have been isolated pockets of dense fog this morning, but not showing up at the moment. And your radar and satellite looking pretty clear. We have a few upper-level clouds moving into the valley this morning underneath the big storm system that's going to start bringing us a chance for showers tomorrow afternoon. Today, though, we're looking nice and mild. The temperatures right around average this morning, mostly mid-40s across the valley floor, 42 in Merced, 48 in Fresno, and 45 in Visalia and Porterville at the moment. And we're still in the 40s through around 8 o'clock this morning before we start warming up. Low 60s at 10 o'clock with highs still in the mid-70s and even upper 70s this afternoon. A few temperatures close to records again today, but then temperatures start slipping tomorrow, and we start picking up some great chances for rain as we head into the weekend. We'll get a look at that weekend forecast, let you know when you can expect those showers coming up in about 10 minutes. Jason, back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you. At 6:02, we are tracking Super Tuesday results. Republican Ted Cruz won his 3rd state overnight with new numbers from Alaska showing that he won that state early this morning. Cruz was well behind Donald Trump, though, for his 7th-state victory. Marco Rubio had just 1 victory. As for the Democrats, Bernie Sanders ended up clinching wins in 4 states. That's 3 behind Hillary Clinton. Reporter Scott McLean breaks down the numbers and has new reaction from the winners.
Thank you very much, everybody.
For Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, Super Tuesday lived up to its name.
What a Super Tuesday!
Both the Democratic and Republican frontrunners came out looking stronger than ever. Clinton won in 7 states, including the biggest prizes, Texas and Georgia, helped by overwhelming support among African-American voters.
Now this campaign moves forward to the Crescent City, the Motor City, and beyond.
Senator Bernie Sanders won 4 contests and says he is far from out of the race.
This campaign is not just about electing a president, it is about transforming America.
Next president of the United States, Donald Trump.
For Republicans, Super Tuesday cemented that Donald Trump is far and away the favorite.
I feel awfully good.
While Trump won most contests, Ted Cruz won in his home state of Texas, nearby Oklahoma, and Alaska. Marco Rubio won in Minnesota.
The pundits say we're underdogs. I'll accept that. This is a country of underdogs, but we will win.
And despite poor showings for Kasich and Carson, no one dropped out last night, leaving everyone but Trump bickering about who should leave the race.
So long as the field remains divided, Donald Trump's path to the nomination remains more likely. And that would be a disaster.
In Washington, I'm Scott McLean.
Thousands of Valley voters are checking the election results this morning, even though California's presidential primary is still a few months away. Now, many students at Fresno State say they're paying close attention to the candidates and the issues. They say they know their vote matters because for the first time ever, millennials have outnumbered the baby boomers.
We have this generation of millennials that are just dealing with the whole different workforce, different dynamics that a generation 50 years ago didn't deal with. And we need a candidate that understands that, not someone that's stuck in the past.
I know definitely I'm more invested in this election than I was the other election.
It's pretty much going to be a do or die if someone good doesn't get elected.
The Census Bureau says there are now more than 83 million millennials in the U.S., which is more than a quarter of the population. Political experts are expecting voter turnout in this year's election to be up among young people. And we'll have much more on the results from Super Tuesday with a live report in our next half hour. And you can also get the very latest at ABC30.com or our mobile apps.
In the South Valley, police are searching for the man in this video this morning. You see him here walking up, stealing packages right off someone's porch in Tulare. This happened on Friday. The man who lives there says the boxes the suspect took off with were actually for his son's birthday party.
He kind of clammed up, and he was clammed up for a few days. It's been kind of hard to get him to be excited, but finally he's starting to get excited again. And I think I've got it to where he understands that, you know, we can't let this get us down. We got to keep going and keep planning the party, and everything will turn out good.
If you recognize the man in this video, you're asked to call Tulare Police. The family is offering a small reward for any help leading to an arrest.
We're learning more this morning about a deadly weekend shooting in the South Valley. The Tulare County District Attorney has now filed murder charges against 22-year-old Kashmir Bailey. Investigators believe he fired and shot and killed 25-year-old Stephen Williams. Williams died at the hospital after he was shot on Tulare Avenue early Saturday morning.
A former baseball coach at Clovis East High School is in jail this morning waiting to be sentenced. Fernando Garcia pleaded no contest yesterday to having sex with a minor. He was arrested almost a year ago after investigators say he was having inappropriate relationships with a female student. The investigation began when the young girl's parents called the school district. Garcia is expected to be back in court next month for sentencing.
Action News time is now 6:07. Still to come on AM Live. The two sports headed back to Fresno State's campus after a big push by the university president.
It's leg day. Get those legs in shape next on AM Live.
But before we go, we're getting a live look now at the North Valley from our Merced Skycam. Rob Bradley is straight ahead. He'll tell us when wet weather could arrive in our forecast.
The trade-in event is going on at all Lazy Boy Furniture galleries. Right now, your old furniture gets you $100 towards the purchase of new Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals. And we'll haul away your old furniture. Lazy Boy Furniture galleries. Live life comfortably.
Price was lower than I expected.
I was shocked to find out that it's not as unreachable of a goal as you once might have thought.
Once Scott broke down the monthly pricing, I got really excited because now I can afford quite a few cars here.
I was surprised how affordable the cars are.
Come by Mercedes-Benz of Fresno now and see how affordable it can be to drive the sporty and sophisticated C-Class.
Every moment I'm going to feel on top of the world in that car. What price tag can you put on that?
Come take a test drive for yourself.
Want to be happy with your next vehicle purchase? At Enterprise, we guarantee it. Head to your neighborhood Enterprise car sales and let the people who buy more vehicles than anyone change your thinking about buying your next one.
Coming up, Rob Bradley with the exclusive Storm 130 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
Mike Dermanuel Jr. of Dermanuel Insurance Group.
One of the items that fascinates me about our business is the lack of transparency. A lot of businesses don't understand that embedded in that premium they're paying is a lot of money for their broker or their agent. We're going to show you what that is, and then we're going to put together a 12-month service timeline that shows you what you're getting for your money. If your insurance partner is delivering your renewal and disappearing for 12 months, they're doing you a disservice. Find out what a real partnership looks like. You need to take a meeting with us.
Learn more at dmig.com.
The California Classic Weekend, April 2nd and 3rd. Ride your bike on the freeway. Run through the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. Make new friends and catch up with old ones. The California Classic Weekend, April 2nd and 3rd. Register today at californiaclassicweekend.com.
Our breakfast hours are simple, always. Our lunch and dinner hours, same. Our value menu is pretty simple too. Denny's. Welcome to America's Diner.
What does success look like? A doctor flying to Haiti and carrying a man broken by an earthquake to a wheelchair. A valley boy growing up to save a baby's life in the emergency room. A man mentoring young women and men, inspiring them to come home and serve others, giving his all.
Vote April 5th. Dr. Joaquin Arambula for Assembly.
This is ABC30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Jason Oliveira, and meteorologist Rob Bradley with the Storm 130 forecast.
Good morning and welcome back here. 10 minutes after 6, getting you ready for Wednesday. It's happy birthday to Dr. Seuss today.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, we're welcoming some changes coming up in our forecast, right?
Yeah, we're looking at some big changes. Today we start to cool down a little bit, but it's going to be feeling very much like it has been for about the last 2 weeks. But then tomorrow, you really start to feel those changes as temperatures start dropping, the winds start picking up, and we see our first chance for showers tomorrow afternoon. Today looks pretty nice, though. Merced Skycam this morning looking pretty clear out there. A little bit of haze out in the distance, and the sky just starting to get some of that light from the sun. It's still not up yet, but will be shortly. 42 degrees at the moment in Merced. Dew points right there as well, so humidity at 100% this morning. Still, though, not seeing a lot of fog in the area. There is some patchy, dense fog out there, but so far hasn't been picked up too often on the airport sensors this morning. 45 degrees in Hanford and Visalia and Porterville and Madera, popular number. 48 degrees in Fresno at the moment, 44 in Lemoore. Your fog tracker showing visibility up above 5 miles just about everywhere except Visalia, down to 1.75 miles at the moment. We've seen visibility as low as 1/4 mile in the Madera area this morning, so leave yourself maybe a few extra minutes to get where you're going, but fog is mostly staying light and patchy this morning. Your wind speed starting to pick up out of the southeast this morning at 3 and 5 miles an hour in Visalia and Porterville. That's bringing the wind chill down to the low 40s in a few spots this morning, but those winds will mostly stay light today until the afternoon. As that cold front approaches, we're going to start to see those winds pick up out of the southwest, especially for the West Valley areas mostly to the west of the 99. We'll see some gusts to 15 and 20 miles an hour late in the day today, carrying over through the early morning hours tomorrow, shifting to the northwest tomorrow morning, so some breezy conditions tomorrow morning. Those winds should help to keep temperatures a bit more mild overnight. Your planner today takes us up to 70 at noon, another warm afternoon, 75 at 4 o'clock. Mild conditions continuing, and that thin layer of clouds covering the valley for most of the day, but still feeling sunny and warm through most of the afternoon. The first round of rain gets to the Bay Area by around midnight tonight, moves into Merced County by potentially around noon tomorrow, but Merced, Mariposa counties and northern Fresno and Madera counties, the only spots likely to see rain on Thursday. Our first real chance for rain gets here on Friday afternoon and evening, and could give us a pretty good amount of rain for the first round, at least as we head into the weekend, and an additional chance to start to pick up on Saturday. So mostly low 70s, or excuse me, upper 60s and low 70s as we head into the weekend, with chances for some heavy rain as well. We'll get a look at the rest of your forecast coming up in 10 minutes. Right now, let's get a look at the roads again with CHP officer Justin Montooth. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Let's go to that live traffic tracker and take a look at your morning commute. Taking a wide shot of the Fresno area, the 99, 168, 180, and 41 are all in the green at this time. Happy to report there are no hazards or crashes through the Fresno area. Moving up to Madera, the 99 and 145 are in the green as well. Currently no hazards in that area. Taking a live look out here in Fresno, this is northbound 41 just north of the 180 connector. As you can see, traffic is light and moving at speed limit through Fresno. That's a quick look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, reminding everyone to please buckle the seatbelts each and every time you drive. Amanda and Jason, back to you in the studio.
All right, Justin, sounds good. 6:13 right now. It's another Workout Wednesday here on AM Live, and this morning we're focusing on your legs.
You got to do that. You got to keep them toned. Action News fitness expert Rhonda Murphy shows us some easy exercises to tighten and tone certain muscles.
When working your legs, you want to think about two things. Do you want to build the muscle and get them nice and firm, or do you want to get leaner and toner? This morning I'm showing you how to get lean, tone, tight thighs. A good exercise I like to use is what I call a step up. And what you're doing is you're just using a little bit of weight and you're just coming up just a little bit on a step. What that does, it works the front part of that quad and really strengthens it. As you get stronger, you want to go in a little higher step. So let's move over here. Now the next one we're going to do is going to a little bit higher. You really want to power with the top of that thigh. It's a great exercise to really firm up the thigh and tone it. If you want to get bigger muscles, you'd go heavier weight, less reps and really load the belly of that muscle. The next exercise we're going to do is what we call a deadlift. Again, lightweight that you can handle. You're going to look forward and you're going to bring your weights down nice and slow, look ahead, and come on up. So nice and slow range of motion. With the deadlift, you got to start off really easy. Make sure you get that form perfect because you can tighten up and injure your back, so go really light with that. Again, a deadlift, what that does is it works the back of those legs, the hamstrings, and the buns. Again, real slow, high reps, light to medium weight. Now the last exercise we're going to do is a wall ball squat. And what I like to use a ball for is it helps support your back so your form is absolutely perfect. So you put that ball right in the center of your spine. What you're going to do is you're going to keep your chin tall, knees about shoulder width apart, and you're going to squat down. Again, go as low as you feel comfortable. As you get stronger, you can always go lower. So start off nice and easy. Keep that chin nice and tall, and you're going to really feel it in those thighs. I'm Rhonda Murphy, and this is your Workout Wednesday.
All right, thanks, Rhonda. And for more of Rhonda's fitness tips, just head to our website or mobile apps. All
right, Action News time now, 6:16. Still to come, details on the new and disappointing snowpack survey in the Sierra.
But first, the transition in Yosemite. A closer look at some of the changes you'll see the next time you go to the park.
Plus, we continue to track new details on this breaking news out of Fresno County. Find out what's on fire near Mendota and how crews are battling the flames.
Carbon monoxide. You can't see it or smell it, and many local schools might miss it.
It's disturbing. We should have them in our schools.
Corin Hoggard investigates why the danger could go undetected at your child's school. Tonight on Action News Live at 6.
How this pair of jeans can make you look 10 pounds thinner. And how to maximize weight loss based on your body type. All new odds.
Stay at 2, only on ABC30.
Now is the time to get your country or mountain home ready for summer with furnishings from Bear Creek Gifts and Cabin Decor in Old Town Clovis, the largest and best selection of lodge and western accent items in the valley. Bear Creek Gifts and Cabin Decor on 4th Street next to DeChico's.
Drag racing fans, it's Nitro time! The Good Vibrations Motorsports March Meet returns to Bakersfield March 3rd through the 6th at Auto Club Famoso Raceway. 4 days of Nitro funny cars, top fuel dragsters, fuel alters, gassers, and hundreds of hot rods thundering down the concrete quarter mile. The show and shine, swap meet, food court, and a huge manufacturer's midway. Tickets and info at AutoClubFamosoRaceway.com. Auto Club members save on daily tickets purchased at the gate. The legendary Good Vibrations Motorsports March Meet March 3rd through 6th at Auto Club Famoso Raceway.
Pencil after pencil, book after book, California Lottery's modest contributions help lift the financial burden, helping thousands of local children win in the classroom. Imagine the possibilities.
It's time to check out the snow report from China Peak, brought to you by your Central Valley Toyota dealers.
Why are these people smiling? They're having a good time. Where are they? China Peak. It's where everyone goes for a good time. China Peak. Good times, always. You don't want to miss this. Come out to China Peak.
Before you head to the hill, see your local Toyota dealer and check out their wide selection of mountain-ready trucks and SUVs. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi everyone, I'm Dwayne Peralta, President of Personal Express Insurance. We're excited about the opening of our newest location in Fresno. For over 30 years, Personal Express has been known here in the Central Valley for our low rates. But our customers also come with us and stay with us because of what we call our local advantage. I'd like to invite you to our newest location in the Fig Garden Village to find out just what the Personal Express local advantage means to you.
Christina's Natural Ranch Market is the only store in the Central Valley that's GMO-free. Important when you're feeding your family the most wholesome organic foods. From farmer to Christina's to you. It's Christina's Natural Ranch Market. We read the labels so you don't have to. Christina's on 1st and Barstow in Fresno.
All right, welcome back here. 6:19. A new company called Aramark is now in charge of all concessions inside Yosemite this morning.
Yeah, yesterday's transition included 8,500 new uniforms with new logos, and the most noticeable changes involve new names for the Ahwahnee and Wawona hotels, Curry Village, Yosemite Lodge, and Badger Pass. Now, all the landmarks now have new names with temporary signs. The changes come after the previous concessionaire, Delaware North, trademarked the names. Aramark must pay more than $50 million to get the names back, but they're fighting it right now in court.
Oh, I feel sort of sad because I miss all the tradition of the old names, and it's just interesting to see the new signs and the covered up old signs and hear what the employees are saying.
Now, despite the changes, the weather in Yosemite has been beautiful, but it's getting ready for more snow in a few days.
Yeah, let's now check in with Rob Bradley. He's got a closer look at our forecast. Hey, Rob.
Hey there. We warmed up a lot yesterday across the Central Valley. Still staying warm today and broke quite a few records on the valley floor. Fresno tied the record high at 79 degrees. Hanford, Madera, and Merced all broke records by at least 2 degrees yesterday. We're still going to be warm this afternoon, but a little bit cooler this morning at 6 a.m. Right around the mid and upper 40s across the valley floor. These temperatures are down around 2 to 4 degrees from what we saw at this time yesterday. There is a slight chance that a few places could break records this afternoon. Hanford looks to tie it, but that's about the only spot that's going to be close. Merced, probably about a degree under. Fresno, not even close. 6 degrees under the record high in the 80s this afternoon. Mid-70s today for Fresno. Partly sunny skies. Those thin clouds should cover the valley for most of the afternoon, and mostly mid and upper 70s across the valley floor again today. But those temperatures start dropping tomorrow. They start dropping everywhere pretty quickly. 75 degrees in Oakhurst, 74 in Squaw Valley today, mostly low to mid-70s in the foothills once again, and still staying pretty warm in the Sierra, but gusty winds starting to pick up, especially at higher elevations. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour as you head above around 6,000 feet, with gusts likely over 40 miles an hour, especially as you head up above around 7,000 feet. Some thin clouds starting to move into the valley this morning. Should actually make for a really nice sunrise. Don't forget to hashtag your sunrise photos with ABC30 Insiders so we can share them on the air. You can see our next storm system already churning offshore. That'll start sending some showers into the Bay Area by around midnight tonight as the cold front moves through with that line of showers that eventually makes its way down to Merced County by the time we get to around 11 a.m. or noon tomorrow. It'll bring a slight chance for showers to the North Valley, mostly Merced, Mariposa County, and which should be light rain as well. As we head to Friday afternoon and evening, we have a better chance for some more widespread valley rain that should be a little bit heavier, potentially around 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, with the heaviest rain coming overnight Saturday into Sunday, with potential for another round late Sunday into Monday, which could bring us rain totals around 2 inches or even more for the entire weekend. 69 degrees for your Thursday, 70 on Friday, upper 60s, and then cooling down a lot by the time we get to Sunday with temperatures below average on Sunday afternoon. Overnight lows, though, not too bad. Still mostly staying in the 40s. Jason and Amanda, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Rob. Looking forward to all that rain. Well, so to come in Action News AM Live, why tonight's Bulldog basketball game will be a little emotional for some players.
Plus, history in the making, details on the winning streak for the Diamond Dogs and the school record that they're now threatening.
Remember, you can stay connected to ABC30 anytime with our iPhone, iPad, and Android apps. Just download news and weather apps for free to search ABC30 in your app store.
This portion of Action News is brought to you by Fresno First Bank.
Well, all business is done on relationship. It's really important that people know who their farmer is, how their food is grown. It's very similar to knowing who's your banker. I think what's important about Fresno First, you talk to real people, and they're the same people that were sitting in the same desk 3 years ago when I got here. To have people that know what's going on right here makes our business so much more effective.
Fresno First Bank, named one of America's top 25 small companies.
Eyeglass World salutes Angie, who not only just rebooked a canceled flight, but also finagled a first-class ticket for the price of Coach. Not surprisingly, Angie bought her glasses at Eyeglass World, where she gets the help she needs and her glasses the very same day, all for an incredibly low price. 2 pairs for just $78. Eyeglass World. See yourself smile. See yourself save.
It's a new day. It's a new day. Let's play.
This spring, Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino wants to send you on a high seas adventure with our Cruise into Spring giveaway. Be here every Wednesday and Saturday night as 4 lucky winners will get to sail away on a Princess Cruise. Earn entries March 1st through 26th.
It's a new day. It's a new day. Let's play.
The Fashion Furniture Experience.
75 entertainment centers, 40 bedroom sets, 50 dining room groups, 80 sofa love seat combinations, 100 recliners. It's over 60,000 square feet of the most beautiful home decorating ideas you've ever seen. Our trained staff of interior designers will visit your home to help you find the perfect look that fits your lifestyle. The Fashion Furniture Experience. There's nothing like it in all of California. On El Paso, across from River Park.
In 1952, we opened our first market in the Central Valley. 63 harvests have come and gone since then, but we're still here. Because here, roots matter, and not just the ones pulled from the ground, but the ones that keep us grounded, the ones that make sure we'll always stay that hardworking family that started a market for other hardworking families. Save Mart. Roots matter.
Welcome back. Action News Time is now 6:25. Well, tonight is senior night for the Fresno State men's basketball team.
Yeah, the Dogs have been on a roll as of late as they get ready for Colorado State tonight at 8 o'clock at the Save Mart Center. Tip-off is set an hour later than normal because it'll be on national television. People are being asked to wear black for tonight's game. They're calling it a blackout tonight at the Save Mart Center. 3 seniors will be saying goodbye to the Red Wave. Meantime, the Fresno State Diamond Dogs are off to their best start since 1951, going 9-0 after beating Bakersfield last night at home. In 1951, the team opened with 11 straight wins. That year, they went on to, do okay. The Bats got off to an early start here last night, and the Dogs' solid pitching ended up being too much for the Roadrunners. 6-4 the final. The Diamond Dogs will open up conference play this weekend at San Diego State. And men's wrestling will make its return at Fresno State beginning next year alongside women's water polo.
Yeah, a national search underway this morning to find coaches for both teams. Wrestling dropped by the Bulldogs more than a decade ago, but University President Joseph Castro has been pushing to bring it back since he started in 2013. He says the campus has raised the necessary funds to support both programs through the first 3 seasons. I know a lot of supporters here in the Valley excited to hear this news.
All right, we're going to look there. Steve Abbas there. All right, 6:26. Live coverage from Super Tuesday is coming up right after the break with new overnight reaction from the winners.
Also ahead, new video from an epic homecoming. What's next for American astronaut Scott Kelly now that he's finally back on Earth?
Plus, we'll update you on the breaking news we've been tracking for you all morning long. This is just outside of Mendota, what we're learning about this massive overnight fire and how crews are trying to put out the flames.
But first, here's a look at this morning's Tech Bites.
Hey there, in today's Tech Bites, DirecTV ditching the dish.
Its parent company, AT&T, has announced some new DirecTV streaming bundles for mobile customers. The new plans will allow users to access all of their favorite programming without dishes, set-top boxes, or annual contracts.
Chick-fil-A is encouraging customers to unplug the chain, is actually offering customers a cell phone coupe in which to ditch their devices during their meals.
In exchange, diners will be given a free ice cream dream cone. Chick-fil-A says it's all about quality time for families. Brita and Amazon teaming up to make sure you never run out of water filters.
Their new Infinity Purification pitcher reorders its own filters. First-time users enter some information online. Then the pitcher is on autopilot, ordering new filters through Amazon. I need one.
Me too.
Those are your Tech Bites.
Tracking fog and our next rainmaker. Get the forecast on AM Live.
Your body was made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis. Before you and your rheumatologist move to a biologic, ask if Xeljanz is right for you. Xeljanz is a small pill for adults with moderate to severe RA for whom methotrexate did not work well. Xeljanz can reduce joint pain and swelling in as little as 2 weeks and help stop further joint damage. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz if you have an infection. Tears in the stomach or intestines, low blood cell counts, and higher liver tests and cholesterol levels have happened. Your doctor should perform blood tests before you start and while taking Xeljanz, and monitor certain liver tests. Tell your doctor if you are in a region where fungal infections are common, and if you have had TB, hepatitis B or C, or are prone to infections. Xeljanz can reduce the symptoms of RA, even without methotrexate. Ask your rheumatologist about Xeljanz.
If you have a persistent diabetic foot ulcer that is hard to heal, requires regular dressing changes and bandaging, that has not been treated effectively, there's currently a research study being done that you may qualify to participate in at no cost. Advanced Foot Care and Clinical Research Center is conducting a research study for wound care treatment of diabetic foot ulcers that may provide relief. In order to qualify, call Advanced Foot Care at 559-224-5101.
How fast are Allegra gel caps?
They're rise and shine fast.
Buddy's ready to go fast. For your toughest symptoms, non-drowsy Allegra provides noticeable relief in just 1 hour.
Their fun shouldn't wait fast.
Allegra gel caps, not just fast, Allegra fast, guaranteed or your money back.
Hi, it's me, Tootsaloo. Lowest prices from Grocery Outlet.
Hi, it's the rest of us.
Hey there.
Hi. Hey.
For over 60 years now, Grocery Outlet has been selling the brands you know and love for up to 60% less than what you'd pay at traditional grocery stores.
And check this out. Right now, 2 pounds of Halo's California mandarins are just $1.99. And we've got a really catchy theme song. Hit it.
Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. Bargain Market. Now it's stuck in my head.
The trade-in event is going on at all Lazy Boy Furniture galleries. Right now, your old furniture gets you $100 towards the purchase of new Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals. And we'll haul away your old furniture. Lazy Boy Furniture galleries. Live life comfortably.
ABC30 Action News AM Live starts now with 15 minutes of nonstop news.
We're tracking breaking news out of western Fresno County at 6 a.m. You're taking a live look from a fire burning at Ohio and North. That's just south of Mendota. 2 large stacks of hay are what's on fire right now. Firefighters, though, keeping their distance, letting this fire burn out. Now, they've been protecting a nearby house since it started and have contained the flames. Still no word on what started the fire or how much all that hay is worth. We'll bring you more information as soon as it's released. And your voice, your vote. Super Tuesday, definitely super for both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
But the results not delivering a knockout punch to their rivals. The 2 frontrunners won the most states, but the other candidates still managed to pick up a respectable number of delegates. We'll have a breakdown of the states coming up in a live report in just a matter of minutes. All right, state water officials are hoping for a boost in the snowpack this weekend after a disappointing snow survey in the Sierra.
Yeah, the state snowpack only 83% of the March 1st average. The measurement taken yesterday near Lake Tahoe. Officials are hoping a miracle March plays out with more El Nino rain over the next few weeks. As for today, though, we're going to stay dry and warm, but here's Rob Bradley in the Storm Warn 30 Center with an update on our forecast and the changes that could head our way. Rob?
Well, we're going to see some big changes as we head into Thursday today, very similar to what we have seen from most of the last 2 weeks. Temperatures staying mild this afternoon and a little bit cool this morning. 42 degrees in Merced, 45 Madera, 48 degrees in Fresno, but mostly mid-40s across the valley floor. Fog trackers showing some reduced visibility, but not too bad at the moment, down to 2 miles in Visalia. Elsewhere, though, above 6 miles. We have seen isolated patches of some dense fog this morning, so maybe leave yourself a few extra minutes if your commute takes you anywhere more than 15 or 20 minutes. But other than that, things look pretty good this morning. A few upper-level clouds starting to push into the South Valley. We'll see those around for most of the day, but those thin clouds won't help to give us any shade or bring our temperatures down too much. Mostly mid-upper 70s still stick around this afternoon. 70 degrees at noon today, 75 at 4 o'clock, and temperatures start winding down from there as winds start to pick up. Ahead of a storm system that'll give us our first chance for showers tomorrow. We'll get a closer look at that coming up in about 10 minutes. Right now, let's get a look at the roads with CHP officer Justin Montooth. Morning, Justin.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Let's take a look at that live traffic tracker and take a look at your morning commute. I do have one crash in the Madera area. This one's going to be northbound 41, just north of Road 406. We have a solo vehicle off the road in that area. So please be careful. Watch out for emergency vehicles while they get that cleared up for us. Moving up to the Merced area, the 99, 140, and 59 are all in the clear at this time. Traffic moving at the speed limit through the Merced area. Taking a live look here in Fresno, this is northbound 41, north of the 180 connector. As you can see, traffic is light and moving at the speed limit through that part of Fresno as well. That's a look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, reminding everyone to please limit those distractions and don't text and drive. Amanda and Jason, back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Justin, for that live report. Well, your voice, your vote. The results from Super Tuesday are in, and Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are one step closer to clinching the presidential nominations for their parties. Both candidates scored big wins across multiple states from the Deep South to New England. Runner-ups Bernie Sanders and Ted Cruz managed to win a few states of their own. ABC's Lana Zach is live with the Super Tuesday breakdown along with new reaction from the candidates. Good morning, Lana.
Good morning, Amanda. As you mentioned, there were some states that were won by others. Ted Cruz won 3 states, Bernie Sanders won 4, but the big victors this morning, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, each carrying 7 states and the momentum.
Thank you all so much. What a Super Tuesday!
With these Super Tuesday results, it looks increasingly likely that the November election will be a matchup of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
I'm going to go after one person. That's Hillary Clinton.
Clinton marching forward on a clear path to her party's nomination, keeping one eye on her Democratic competitor, Bernie Sanders, who won Vermont, Oklahoma, and Minnesota. But with a commanding lead in the delegate count, Clinton already taking on Trump.
America never stopped being great.
On the Republican side, Ted Cruz won his home state of Texas and Oklahoma.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Marco Rubio won his first state, Minnesota, ensuring the race for the GOP nomination will stretch on. But the night belonged to Trump, who was a bit more gracious to his competitors than in recent days.
I want to congratulate Ted on the winning of Texas. He worked hard on it. I know it was a very tough night for Marco Rubio. He had a tough night, but he worked hard.
Cruz, feeling victorious with his Texas win, urged voters to think of this now as a two-man race.
If the race remains divided, Donald's path to the nomination is much more likely.
Cruz really hoping that his other Republican challengers will drop out of the race and back him in order to defeat Donald Trump. So far, none of them have given any indication that they plan on leaving this contest, all of them saying that they're still in it to win it. We'll have to see what ends up happening. It could even end up as a brokered convention. Reporting live from Washington, Lana Zach for Action News AM Live. Back to you, Amanda.
All right, thanks so much, Lana. In it to win it, I guess. Well, Super Tuesday coverage continues next at 7 on Good Morning America, and you can see the very latest results at ABC30.com or our mobile apps.
We're tracking developing news now. The United Nations could impose tough new sanctions on North Korea today. The U.S. and China spent the last 7 weeks negotiating the sanctions, and a vote on the UN is scheduled for today. They would include mandatory inspections of cargo going to and from North Korea by sea or air. The sanctions are in response to the country's recent nuclear test and rocket launch.
Happening now, officials are inspecting a neighborhood in New York to see if it's safe after a freight train carrying ethanol derailed overnight. Between 15 and 20 train cars were involved in the crash. Now, 2 of them full of ethanol. A conductor and engineer were the only people on board the train. Neither were hurt. Officials evacuated 55 homes in the area as a precaution. The cause of the derailment is still under investigation.
We could learn the name later today of the man hit and killed by a car in central Fresno. Investigators say he was riding his bike when he was hit by a white Lexus near Dakota and Palm last night. He died at the scene. The driver of the car is a minor, and detectives say he is cooperating with the investigation. Police still don't know yet if the victim may have been hit by another car. More details on the crash are expected to be released later today.
Well, a South Valley horse rescue is in danger of running out of hay this morning after a recent break-in. Vandals broke the locks and chains on the stalls at the A&F Equine Rescue in Exeter and let 8 horses loose. They were all found safe, but the nonprofit had to dip into feed money to replace the locks. The rescue says they lost a major contract with Tulare County recently, so funds were already low. If money doesn't come in soon, the program director says the animals won't run out of hay.
Waiting for another miracle to happen and waiting for the people to open up their hearts.
Is set up at the Machado Hay Company in Tulare. For more information, you can just call them or go to our website. You see that number on your screen. We have it on our website and mobile apps.
More testimony will get underway in just a matter of minutes involving Erin Andrews' stalking lawsuit against the Nashville Marriott. The Dancing with the Stars co-host is seeking $75 million in damages after she was videotaped in the nude through a hotel peephole back in 2011. She says the video has caused her some major paranoia, especially at hotels.
I then go to my room alone. I will not allow anyone to bring bags up to my room at all. I will not allow them to put them in my room at all. I instantly cover the peephole, and then I do a check of the room. I look everywhere. I look for lights. I look for red lights. I look to see if there's cameras. I check the bed. I check the alarm clock. I check the phone. I booby-trap my room.
Andrews claims hotel employees provided her room number to her convicted stalker, then let him book the room right next to her. Marriott claims the stalker has a criminal past and tricked hotel staff into giving them access to Andrews.
New this morning, Bill Cosby's next court appearance for a criminal case in Pennsylvania being put on hold. Cosby accused of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman in his home in Philadelphia 12 years ago. He was set to appear for a preliminary hearing next week to determine if there's enough evidence to move forward with the case. But officials say the appeals court there is now considering dismissing the case. And we're coming up on 640 this morning. You're taking a live look from our Kauai Delta Medical Center Skycam in Visalia on this Wednesday. Rob Bradley tracking some big changes starting late tomorrow night. Hey, Rob.
Hey there. Yeah, we're looking at big changes starting later in the week and through the weekend. Today, though, you got one more day of nice weather to get things done outside. Tomorrow looks pretty good as well, but then we start to see a chance for rain move in later in the day and in the afternoon. Fresno Skycam looking pretty good this morning. A little bit of haze out there, some patchy fog still lingering around the valley on this Wednesday. Temperatures for the most part in the low to mid 40s, which is a little bit cooler than where we started at this time yesterday. 42 in Merced, 44 Lemoore, 45 Porterville, Hanford, and Madera, and Fresno is the warm spot at the moment at 48 degrees. These numbers down 1 to even 6 degrees from what we saw 24 hours ago, so a little bit chillier this morning. A little bit less fog, though. Visalia, the bad spot this morning with visibility down to 2 miles, which isn't even too bad. And your wind speeds picking up out of the southeast to start the day at 3 to 5 miles an hour. That's what it'll be for most of the afternoon before we start to see some gustier winds along the western half of the valley this evening. Fog tracker keeps the fog mostly light and around the 99 this morning before it clears up by the time we get to around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, giving way to mostly sunny skies, but partly sunny skies as those thin clouds move in a little bit later this morning. Moderate air quality again today across the valley floor. Merced was good yesterday. Now back in the moderate range today. As you're heading to school this morning, expect somewhat cool temperatures, right around 49 degrees at 7 o'clock with some patchy fog, 67 degrees at recess with partly sunny skies, and those partly sunny conditions continuing into the afternoon with temperatures still warming up to the mid and upper 70s today. You can see those thin clouds starting to push on shore, and those will be here on and off throughout the day to give us those partly sunny to partly cloudy skies. The showers start to arrive in the Bay Area from that big storm system offshore a little bit later this evening. By around midnight tonight, it should be raining on the Bay Bridge. Your valley highs today mostly in the mid and upper 70s, 75 degrees in Merced, 78 Porterville and Coalinga, winds out of the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Your foothill forecast still also pretty mild, the low to mid 70s with overnight lows still in the 40s, but it should be the last night before we see those temperatures start to drop overnight. And your Sierra forecast also staying mild today, but windier as well. Southwesterly winds picking up at 10 to 20 miles an hour for areas in the higher elevations around 6,000 or 7,000 feet. You can expect some gusts over 40 miles an hour late in the day, but our temperatures start dropping. Rain chances start picking up from here near 70 degrees for your Thursday and Friday with a really good chance for some potentially heavy rain this weekend. We'll get a final look at that forecast coming up in 10 minutes. Jason and Amanda, back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you. And new this morning at 6:42, take a look at this new video just into the Action newsroom of the first moments back on Earth for astronaut Scott Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly touched down hours ago, ending his record-breaking 340-day trip to the International Space Station. Kelly was in orbit 100 days longer than any other NASA astronaut. Action News reporter Vanessa Vasconcelos has more on Kelly's homecoming and what researchers hope to learn from his time in space.
Scott Kelly back on Mother Earth after 340 days in space.
After spending nearly a year on the International Space Station, astronaut Scott Kelly is home. Seen fist pumping, Kelly landed in the Kazakhstan desert on the Soyuz spacecraft along with 2 Russian cosmonauts. His homecoming marks the longest time an American has spent time in space.
It's always bittersweet when you leave this incredible place.
Kelly took part in groundbreaking research that he shared with the world one tweet at a time, including his final goodnight to Earth with this photo, a bittersweet tone towards the mission's end. Kelly handing over command of the ISS to start the departure was broadcast by NASA.
I'm ready to come home. I'm not, it's not like I'm climbing the walls or anything to get out of here. You know, I recognize the importance of what we're doing.
That mission? To figure out if humans could survive a trip to Mars. That would require a year and a half in space. While Kelly was in orbit, his twin brother, retired astronaut Mark Kelly, was on Earth undergoing tests of his own.
The really easy part.
Now to launch the second phase. Researchers will compare the 2 men to see the effects of zero gravity on the human body. Vanessa Vasconcelos, ABC30, Action News.
Action News time now, 6:44. Coming up next year on AM Live, while you'll soon be able to get DirecTV without a satellite dish.
Plus, we're monitoring Wall Street for you this morning with those latest numbers in a live report from New York City. Right now, we're down about 31 points.
This portion of Action News is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Fresno.
I like power. How do you feel about the acceleration of the car?
It moves.
That feels good, right? I feel that.
One of the most fun experiences I've had, at least driving a car.
I'm kind of pulling back. What's that feel like when you accelerate with this car?
Like I could probably get in trouble.
Come see how Scott and Katie are making it temptingly affordable to drive the powerfully elegant E-Class at Mercedes-Benz of Fresno now.
Oh, giddy up, cowboy. This is a nice one.
Come take a test drive for yourself.
G.J. Gardner offers flexible designs that other builders don't, so your dream home is truly yours.
Yeah, I work with the customers from the beginning to end.
We really wanted to not have a dining room and have more of a music room.
People come to us because they know that we'll build the house that they want.
We got a lot of different prices, and G.J. Gardner was generally on the low end of all those prices.
Visit one of our show homes or online at gjgardner.com. G.J. Gardner Homes, creating homes, not houses.
Coming up, Rob Bradley with the exclusive Storm 130 forecast, the fastest, most powerful weather tracking system in Central California.
See your sight go from this to this when you see Dr. Mehdi Gajar at Eye Medical Center for LASIK. Board certified and fellowship trained, Dr. Gajar's exceptional knowledge and experience provides the safety and precision your eyes deserve. Attend Eye Medical Center's free LASIK seminar and pay just $1,400 per eye. Plus, enter to win a free LASIK treatment. iMed. Your eyes, your life, your choice.
Don't miss California's premier event, the 30th Annual Fresno Home and Garden Show.
Enjoy gourmet food trucks, Maddie's wood-fired pizza, dusty buns, and flat-bottom grills.
Three Oaks Studio workshops include their hands-on paint bar, furniture refinishing, and cabinet repainting.
Master Gardener seminars address drought-tolerant plant selection and alternatives to a brown yard.
Shop the Valley's flower societies and talk with Master Gardeners.
It's the big one, the Fresno Home and Garden Show, March 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Fresno Fairgrounds.
I did it. Do it. Take the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Challenge. If your hair, skin, and nails don't look more beautiful, we'll give you your money back.
I did it, and I feel beautiful.
Visit naturesbounty.com for details.
Make this Easter fun for the whole family with the new Hide and Go Beep game. And other Easter friends. Only at Build-A-Bear Workshop. Animals, outfits, and accessories sold separately while supplies last.
This is ABC30 Action News AM Live with Amanda Venegas, Jason Oliveira, and meteorologist Rob Bradley with the Storm 130 forecast.
Welcome back. 6:47 right now. Business news. Stocks are down so far this morning on Wall Street.
Maribel Aber is live at the NASDAQ market sign in New York City, monitoring all those numbers and has the latest for us. Good morning, Maribel.
Good morning, Amanda and Jason. Yeah, kind of slow this morning. We did have a pretty good report on private sector job growth, but oil is trading lower this morning. That's kind of weighing on stocks. We're starting the day a little bit in the red. The Dow down 34 points, NASDAQ down 2, and the S&P down about 2 points to start the day. You'll soon be able to get DirecTV without a satellite dish. AT&T will offer 3 new streaming options, and one of those will be DirecTV Now as a streaming service. And DirecTV will also be made available to watch on a smartphone. They're all part of a package of services aimed at cable cord cutters and will be available late this year. Okay, Chick-fil-A wants you to put down your phone when you pick up their chicken. The chain is giving diners a box for them to place their phones in when they sit down to eat in one of their locations. The box is called the cell phone coop, if you will. It challenges diners to leave cell phones inside it for the entire meal. If they can, they'll get a free ice cream cone. The idea came to a Chick-fil-A restaurant owner after watching a mother with 2 kids gab on the phone for an entire meal. Jason and Amanda, what do you think? Could you do it? I mean, you should be able to put it down for 20 minutes while you're at Chick-fil-A. What do you think?
Would think while you're eating, right? Maybe not. I don't know.
I think it's a great idea. It's a good incentive for everyone to be engaged in conversation. Plus, you get free ice cream at the end.
There you
great
go.
Incentive.
Not bad. All right, Maribel, thank you.
There you go.
Time now for traffic and weather together. Rob Bradley now cooking up some weather for us in the Storm 130 Center. What's going on, Rob?
Hey there. Yeah, just make sure you close your mouth. You know,
Exactly.
don't talk with your mouth. Yeah, don't talk with food in your mouth. Okay. Hume Lake Cam this morning showing you some upper level clouds moving over the area and not a lot of snow out there at Hume Lake. 5,300 feet and snow is mostly gone at the moment, but that could be vastly different by the time we look at that webcam on Monday. A satellite radar this morning showing you those thin clouds pushing into the valley this morning ahead of the cold front and the storm system that'll start to bring us our first chance for rain late in the day tomorrow, mostly to the North Valley, though. Get your stuff done outside this afternoon or maybe even tomorrow if you're in Fresno County areas of the south, because afterward we're going to see days of potential rain and potentially heavy rain at that. A low pressure getting a little bit closer this afternoon will bring our first chance of rain to the Bay Area at around midnight. Things move into, the rain starts to push into the North Valley tomorrow afternoon. By the time we get to around noon, you could see a few sprinkles in Merced and Mariposa County, but light rain for your Thursday, and our best chance for rain starts picking up then Friday afternoon and evening, and then we see better chances for rain as we head into Saturday, especially Saturday night into Sunday, where we could see our first round of potentially heavy rain. So your future cast Friday night, that first round of rain moves in, then Saturday evening we see that heavier round of rain push into Central California. That continues through early Sunday with another round of rain looking likely late Sunday into Monday. Models have been trending some of the heavier rain on Sunday night into Monday a little bit farther south, so we may not see very heavy rain on Sunday night, but we're going to see a round of it at some time this weekend, and rain totals are really starting to pick up from these models. Around 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch initially on Friday, and most models giving us around 1.5 to 2 inches of rain on the valley floor through Sunday night into Monday, with potential for a little bit more rain as well as we head into the middle of next week. And look how high these rain totals go. This is by 6:30 in the morning on Tuesday. Some locations in the foothills could see over 5 inches, and some spots on the valley floor could see up to even 3 inches of rain over the next 7 days. 69 degrees for your Thursday, 70 Friday, 60s through the weekend. Temperatures taking a big drop by Sunday. Let's go get a final check on the roads this morning. Here is CHP Officer Justin Montooth. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everyone. Let's go out to that live traffic tracker and take a look at your morning commute. I do have a crash from earlier in the Madera area. This is going to be northbound 41 at Road 406. We have a solo vehicle off the roadway there. Looks like an ambulance is en route to that scene, so please be careful. Watch out for those emergency vehicles if you're traveling through that area. Taking a wide shot of Fresno, the 99, 168, 41, and 180 are all in the green at this time. Traffic moving at the speed limit through Fresno. Taking a live look out back up in Madera area. This is southbound 99 at State Route 145. As you can see, traffic is light and moving at the speed limit through that area as well. That's a quick look at your traffic. I'm Officer Montooth with the California Highway Patrol, reminding everyone to please limit those distractions and don't text and drive. Jason and Amanda, back to you in the studio.
All right, Justin, thank you. 6:52, straight ahead, those 5 things you need to know before you go.
Including a live report from this massive fire burning in western Fresno County. Why firefighters are letting it burn.
Action News is sponsored by the Fresno County Federal Credit Union. Member owned, member focused.
You always listen, hear what I say. When we're together, it makes my day. Life is better, we're a community. We're friends and neighbors, a family. Fresno County Federal Credit Union. Fresno County Federal Credit Union.
Here is a look at tonight's primetime lineup on ABC30.
There are a lot of entertainment providers claiming to have the best service, but when all of their ads are saying the same thing, what can you believe? Introducing the Xfinity X1 Challenge. Let's find out which service is better, yours or Xfinity X1. X1 has a remote that you can speak into, and Xfinity Internet is the fastest. But don't take my word for it. Take the X1 Challenge.
See how your service stacks up at Xfinity.com/challenge, or try us with this special offer for just $69.99 a month for 12 months. Call 1-800-XFINITY or go online today.
Listen up. Here's the deal. 2 $25 tickets to the PBR Blue Death Tour at the Save Mart Center for just $30. That's like finding an extra $20 in the pocket of your jeans. And save even more with this premium ticket offer from ABC30. Go to Ticketmaster for details.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Over 1 in 10 of us suffers from migraines. To keep the pain at bay, try these tips. Keep a headache diary to help you identify your triggers. Alternative therapies like acupuncture and biofeedback may soothe symptoms. And try fresh ginger. In one study, the root worked just as fast as a prescription drug.
You're invited to the next Clovis Community Health Quest seminar on March 3rd to learn more about headache prevention and new treatments. Register at abc30.com.
The Future Kia Regional Sales Event is on now at the all-new Future Kia of Clovis. Right now, get 0% APR financing on all selected 2015 Kias. Or choose your 2016 Kia Soul and pay just $13,977. And just announced 2016 Optimas for only $19,977. Visit Future Kia's brand new dealership today and see what the future looks like. Future Kia of Clovis, Shaw Avenue, east of Fresno State, or cloviskia.com 24/7.
I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos, live just south of Mendota, where the first thing you need to know before you go, we are following breaking news. A fire is burning. As you can see just behind me, there are just about these two stacks are just about a football field in length each. Now, the fire broke out around 4 this morning. Crews on scene tell me the flames shot up to about 20 to 30 feet. They say because getting water to this area is so difficult, they're just going to let it burn. Now, you can see just beside the flames, there's a structure nearby that's threatened. Firefighters have confirmed that that is a vacant building. They have enough water to protect the remnants of the house, however. Another reason they're sticking around, we have power lines that could pose a lot of damage if the fire gets too close. PG&E crews are on the way to assess that to determine if those are still, in fact, active lines. I'm going to send it back to you in studio. Amanda, Jason.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. Number 2, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton both won 7 states on Super Tuesday, taking a commanding lead. Both candidates scored big wins across multiple states, from the deep south to New England. The runner-ups, Bernie Sanders and Ted Cruz, managed to win a few states of their own.
Number 3, a tsunami warning has been issued after a 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit off the western coast of Indonesia. Geologists say the quake was a shallow one, which is more likely to cause damage, but so far there have been no reports of injuries or damage.
Number 4, a man was hit and killed by a car while riding his bike near Palma, Dakota last night in Fresno. Investigators say the driver of the car is a minor and is cooperating with them. They still don't know yet if the victim may have been hit by another car.
And the fifth thing you need to know is a final check of the weather with Rob.
We're staying mild today, a few thin clouds through the afternoon, but another day very similar to what we've had recently. 70 degrees at noon, 75 at 4 o'clock, but our first chance for showers moves into the North Valley and the foothills tomorrow. First chance for rain in Fresno gets here on Friday, with rain likely through the weekend.
Thanks, Rob. Good Morning America is next, revealing who will be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Enjoy your Wednesday. Take care.
The trade-in event is going